What's your first and last name, sir?
Bill Betts.
B-I-L-L, and spell your last name?
Betts, B-E-T-T-S.
And your title?
I'm a lawyer. I represent the Washington Animal Clinic.
Okay. I think that the response would be from viewers, and people who come here, customers. What is the reaction to you as well as the owners in regards to that picture that was posted?
Well, the Washington Animal Clinic's all about caring for animals. These guys have been in practice since 1976. These guys personally have been here since the early 80s or late 70s, I guess. And they've rendered a lot of care to a lot of animals and a lot of people. So that's their life and their heart and their soul. And you can tell by just this morning the clinic traffic here is very heavy. They're in clinic and doing what they do every day, which is care for ill and injured animals.
But what about this picture? There's one. The veterinarian's name is on. Kristen Lindsay's on here, and she's accused of posting this photo of putting an arrow through a feral cat's head. Yeah. What is the response to that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's not anything the Washington Animal Clinic's about. That's contrary to everything these guys have stood for and everything they are and everything they do. I think any of their patients, any of their customers would tell you that these guys are up in the middle of the night, nights and weekends, and they are all about personal care of these animals in, oh gee guys, 8 or 10 counties around here on a regular basis probably, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you the owner as well?
So
Can we switch this over?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, sir. That'll work. Thanks, sir.
Okay, your first and last name, sir?
Okay, I'm Dr. Bruce Binger,
Spell your last name, sir.
B-U-E-N-G-E-R.
You're the owner as well?
I'm the co-owner of Washington Animal Clinic with Dr. Terry Wonderlich. And so we were made aware of the situation late last night, and so we spent some time this morning trying to investigate and come up with what we've done. And so at this point in time, we've decided to separate ourselves from Dr. Lindsay from this practice. Our goal now is to go on and try to fix our black eye and hope that people are reasonable and understand that those actions don't in any way portray what we're for here at the Washington Animal Clinic. We put our heart and soul in this place. And our goal is to do everything we can to make things right, but that's where we're at now.
I can hear it in your voice. Why are you, are you emotional because of you've gotten hundreds of phone calls? Are you disappointed with the woman that did this, or what is your reaction?
Well, that behavior is not anything that Dr. Binger or Dr. Wonderlich or any of these other fine professionals here that care for animals every day. That's not what they're about, and that's not what their history's been about. I think it won't take you long in this community to find out what a good, solid reputation for care and giving these guys have.
We're both local. We grew up within 15 miles of here, and this has been our livelihood, and we do work for our friends. And so we plan on continuing to do that as long as we're able.
Okay. How long has she been a part of your practice, sir?
She's been hired for approximately 2 years.
Okay. Is she an Aggie vet school grad, or do you know where she went to vet school?
She actually graduated from Colorado State.
And just for clarification, because I don't like to assume, when you say separated, does that mean she's on leave, or did you fire her?
She's been terminated. Her employment's been terminated. That's right.
Okay. And lastly, did she? Can you share what she said when you told her? Was she like?
I don't know if that's an appropriate discussion for right now. These guys need to get. They've got a whole clinic full of folks here, and while they're interested in answering your questions, and they're certainly responsible, but they've got some patients that need their care.
Just one more thing. We were in there. You had a client who's been with you forever. They brought some flowers. Does that make you feel good that you do have support from your community?
There's little doubt that our clientele are going to be behind us. They always have been.
Thank you, sir.